These concepts are what drives prosperity. There's several aspects to getting yourself to do what you know you need to do, right, to build your business. There's several things that you need to do in order to make it so you're going to do what it takes in your business to get the results you want. What's one of them? One of them is just deciding that you are going to hit whatever your intention is no matter what it takes. You set a very clear intention for how much you want to earn, for why you want to earn it, for what needs to be in place for you to earn it, and you go after it following the game plan that actually works, which we give you with clarity, Psychologically, you're going to have issues that wouldn't be there, that would just dissolve if you made a decision, even if it puts you a little bit on the line. How do I know? I know because I've been there, and I've been poor, and I've gotten what I need to get anyway, and it made a massive difference when I did. I was in a place once where I was in a business, absolutely no money, and I didn't know how I'd come up with it, but I said, I'm going to make a decision and do it. And because I made that decision, all of a sudden my entire business changed. All of a sudden I was able to sell things that I couldn't sell the previous day because my belief level changed because I made the decision I was asking other people to make. There's a psychological reason why it's good to do that. There's a story at the event from a guy named Jeff Buchanan, he's been in internet marketing for several years. One day I'll bring him out, he can tell a story, where he had been in the internet for several years and he had never bought any of the things he needed to buy. And he just never made any money. And then one day, he's on for several years. He needed to buy something, and he felt like he needed to buy it. He sold his car to buy it. He sold his car, right? I think he was like $1,500. Now, he took that $1,500 and he wasted it on advertising that didn't work. You know what he told me, though? He was in the top 25 leaders in the last contest. And he told me at this last thing we were hanging out, he said, something in my brain changed when I let go of that money. When I let go of the car. Something in his mind changed. His mindset shifted when he let go of control over the money. He didn't have a lot of money, guys. He didn't have fortune. He said even though all the money was wasted on internet, he said 4 months later he had like, I can't remember what his numbers were. It was like his first $10,000 a month or $20,000 a month or something like that. I know that that's true because it's the same thing that happened to me. I decided to go all in. I know it's true because the same thing happened to Dave. He decided to go all in when he got on the internet. On a whim, one day he woke up and he said, I'm going full-time now. And he just started working his ass off. And you know what happened? About a year later, he's making multiple six figures or multiple five-figure income every single month. You know when he made that decision to go all in, he wasn't making any money at all. He just decided, I'm going to go all in, I'm going to start working my ass off, and I'm going to get the results that I want. I'm quitting my job. He left his construction job to start working his ass off, and you know what? It was only a few months later he had his first five-figure month. I know that when you make a decision that puts yourself on the line, something in your brain shifts and changes that needs to happen in order for you to have the success that you want. Some of you just putting yourself on the line, some of you guys means parting with a little bit of money that you're scared to part with, right? And that's okay. I was scared. Folks, I was so nervous when I got started in online marketing because I'd failed so many times in the past, but you know what? I decided that I was going to do it no matter what. I wasn't going to take any excuses for myself. Here's what happened to me because I decided that I wasn't going to take any excuses for myself. My brain did not allow me from that day ever again to take excuses from another man or woman because I did it from a van. And if I could do it from a van, and if I could make the decisions that I made, and I could come up with the money that I needed to do it from a van, no one could ever tell me, Dave, I can't make this happen. Nobody can ever give me an excuse. I know that when I made a decision to put myself on the line, to go all in something emotionally, guys, emotionally, to put it out there, there's something magical that happens. Something magical that happens. And I know that that will happen for you, whatever that is. Some of you guys, it's just going full time. Some of you guys need to make a decision to just go full-time like Dave did. Now, I'm not going to suggest that you do that because everybody here is in different situations, and not everybody should do that. Lawrence wasn't in that situation when he got started. He did this entirely part-time. Some of you guys, though, are holding on to your job, and you're holding on to a tiny paycheck that could be replaced in 3 weeks if you work your ass off and you're resisting doing it, and you know you need to do it. Some of you guys need to do it, and you need to make that decision. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to You can close your eyes. If you're driving, obviously don't close your eyes. If you're driving, maybe pull over to the side of the road. It might be a good idea just so you can spend some time and visualize. Because I do want you guys to close your eyes, and I want you guys to visualize your timeline. I want you to visualize the future and the past, and what you're going to notice is the future is one direction, the past is another direction, and I want you to just see the future, and I want you to just look into the past. I want you to look back over the past and the choices you've made in your life and realize that where you are in your life right now is a direct result of the choices that you've made decisions that you've made based on your experiences. It's not your experiences that determines where you are. It's the choices you make based on your experience. I want you to realize that some rich people come from the slums and all their brothers and all their families and all their sisters are poor. Some rich people come from rich families. I want you to realize that most rich people started with nothing and they just made different decisions than you, and realizing that you can make a different decision right now as you look into the future. What I want you to do, guys, is looking into the future, I want you to make a new decision. I want you to make a decision that you're going to do whatever it takes. I want you to make a decision that you are in the right place at the right time. I want you to make a decision that you finally do the things that you need to do. I want you to make a decision that your time for success, it's not just now, guys. I want you to realize something. Standing into this moment, looking into the future, the decision you make right now in your life, the decision you make right now in your life to go the direction you want to go, that decision will change all of the events. It's like you can look into the past and you can see the past folding and you can see things coming into place. You can see relationships bringing you up to this call, the million things that you needed to do to be on the call with us now. Just like that, there's going to be events, there's going to be decisions that go and stretch all the way down through your timeline, however far that goes, guys, and those things are going to come together at the exact right place at the exact right time to fulfill whatever intention you set, because for whatever reason, it's how the universe works. I don't know how it is, but whatever you see in the future tends to come together exactly the way that you see it. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to make a decision that you're going to hit your intention in the future. And I want you to step into a few days, and I want you to imagine yourself involved with us and making a decision. Not only that, you're going to run with us. I want you to imagine yourself placing your order. I want you to imagine yourself making a decision to be all in. And then I want you to look out. Now what I want you to do is I want you to step 3 months into the future. Bank account at that time, I want you to look at the deposits that are coming into your bank account. I want you to look at that moment in your timelines. I want you to visualize with me now. I want you to visualize me now. You can set whatever goal that you set. I'm going to say set it at least $10,000 a month. I want you to visualize yourself at that event, looking back over the last 30 days. I want you to visualize yourself seeing $10,000 depositing in your bank account. And now, right now, wherever you are, I don't care if everybody around you thinks you're a weirdo. I want you to stand up. I want you to stand up, and I want you to say out loud, I'm making $10,000 a month. The previous 30 days, as I stand here in my timeline and I'm accomplishing that, that's it, period. I want you to say it out loud. What I want you to do, I want you to step further into your future. I want you to step further into your timeline with me for a second. I want you to visualize with me for a second what it would be like to be in a room of 10,000 people in an auditorium chanting. I want you to visualize yourself on that stage right now with me, looking at the auditorium chanting. You're on stage with me. I want you to visualize yourself on that stage, looking out, being interviewed, and I'm asking you, how is it that you went from 0 to 100,000 a month? And just visualize what it feels like to describe that as you speak to the audience. Now what I want you to do is I want you to step 3 months into the future. I want you to imagine with me for a second, 20,000 people in a room where almost all the room is making money. And I want you to see yourself with there, on stage looking out over the sea of faces. I want you to see 1,000 people in your team in that room. And when I say, who's on your team? And they chant, there's a roar that shakes the room. And I want you to visualize having the ability to travel where you want to travel, to go where you want to go. Guys, see it. See it. Just go ahead and release those memories into your future. Just come back to the present here for a second and make a new decision. And then look out and see the events coming into your future together with you to make a new decision that everything's coming together in the exact way that you want it to come together. And now you're empowered to do whatever you want to do in life. Just decide to do it. Now it's time to take massive action. Don't let yourself make a decision any other moment than now. Make a decision now. Don't let yourself do it in the future. Do it right now. Do it right now, guys. Make a decision now and let those events come together and press forward and do whatever you've got to do.